Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds, where last time we got high with Max, was pretty much the highlight. But he is now an enlightened individual, so that's good for him. We also met with Felix's old friend, who has a job for us. I kind of already forgot what the job was, though. What was it? Friendship due. Friendships due. Okay. Right, we had to find Rufus' tracks. We gotta talk to Rosanna on the Groundbreaker, his wife. But first, I forgot, or I didn't realize that we needed 3 glands for Nyoka's quest. So we're back here on Scylla, on the main map of Scylla, with the terraformer, to get a couple more glands. Do some primal hunting. There we are. Hey, don't throw that rock at me. There's another gland, okay. It's interesting that the primals do in-ray damage. I wonder if that's a natural thing. Is that where we found out about in-ray damage? Or is it more of a were the primals like a science experiment? And really, were like all of the creatures here science experiments brought here? Or were they native?
Don't mess with the best.
Don't mess with the best. I see a cave over here. We're gonna explore it real quick because it looks interesting. See what's down in here. Anything? There better be something, right? Abandoned prospecting drone.
Salutations. This
Hi.
unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited current active commands, excavation. That is all?
This place is abandoned. I think you can stop.
Negative. The presence or absence of human operators does not impact this unit's assigned directive. This unit achieves perfection by fulfilling its directive.
This unit sounds like my old foreman.
You know, it's a crying shame that auto mechanicals can't get drunk or laid. This thing needs both.
This unit has now exhausted its available library of opinions about excavation.
Excavation. Why are you or what are you excavating?
This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
So you're a prospector.
Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks. Always.
Alright, well, you know, you have fun doing that. Hope you don't get too lonely. It looks like whoever was camped out here probably wasn't that long ago that they were here. I mean, it looks like it was a relatively new camp. That being said, I've never really set up a fire and then just let it sit there without lighting it. So I don't actually know how long it would take for a fire pit to fall apart. I guess it would take quite a while, huh? I mean, if the wood is set up like that, it's not just gonna grow legs and walk away. So I don't know, maybe it has been a while since that place was abandoned. But he hasn't gotten very far. Maybe he's not a very good excavator. But that is all the glands that we needed. How do we get back up there? Can we go that way? That's not where my ship is. That's where my ship is. And jump up these rocks. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we are done with that. So I believe the plan was originally to go to Byzantium after we finished Scylla. But we have 2 quests for both of these guys to do. So I think we're gonna do both of them. Where's my ship? That's not my ship, is it? Oh, I think I remember. We fast traveled here, right? So our ship is over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do Nyoka and Felix's quest, at least until they lead us to Byzantium or they're done. So first...
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Sam, keep it in your pants. Okay. So Nyoka's is back at Monarch, right? Or we gotta kill a Mantiqueen at Monarch. Let's go do that one first. It doesn't really matter where we land. We'll land at Stellar Bay.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
I'm gonna do this one first just because I feel like
We'll be here,
this is probably the end of her quest.
Captain.
So, you know, it'll be the end of the quest chain. Whereas Felix's, I feel like we're just at the beginning. Mainly because we've only done one thing. Alright, Nyoka. Where are we going? Oh, do I have to talk to you?
What's up?
These glands are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch.
We're there.
There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
What's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Remind me, what's the space again?
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
Alright, it's about time. We're going to kill a Mantiqueen. Whoop.
Hey, if we die in that cave, I just want to say thanks anyway. For everything.
Hey,
What's up?
we're not gonna die. Trust me. We have killed Mantiqueens before. We've even killed a mega one. Although hopefully it's not a mega one. Okay, so we gotta go way over there. So let's go ahead and fast travel to the turnpike. Although if it is a mega one, we actually have ammunition now, so it should not be nearly as difficult as our first mega Mantiqueen. Ow, I'm stuck. Oh god. Huh?
Come out, play!
Oh, hi. Do you actually want to fight?
Jackass is incoming!
guess they do.
We all in one piece?
We're all in one piece. Those guys were idiots. They should know better. I am the hero of Monarch. Alright. I don't actually know if we have to find a path or what we're looking for. Looks like over here. Ah, here we go. This must be it.
Whew. Here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Well, I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
We're gonna be fine.
What's up?
We're gonna be fine. Fine. Charon, enter passcode. Passcode accepted. To Mantisaur Hive. Bruce is probably absolutely terrified, actually, though. Because I forgot we got that flaw. Where he's got the Mantisaur phobia. But luckily, we have a big gun. So we should be okay. So you guys left some supplies back here. Okay, what are our objectives here? Clear out Nyoka's old base. Search the hive for the remains of Nyoka's friends. Okay. Wonder if any of them are going to still be alive. Hiding out. Get him.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Cleared out the hive. Oh, there's some remains. Opal's Charon medallion. Nyoka? Oh, she's behind Felix.
What's up?
Alright, I was just seeing if you had anything to say. What else we doing? Go. Get the loot. Okay. Guessing that's where we put the bait. This is a pretty nice holdout, really. Got some good light coming in. Well, that's probably how the Mantisaurs got into from the ceiling there. Hunting rifle Ultra. Hello, Clara. Can I talk to you now that I've got both of them?
What's up?
No. Okay. Just don't want to miss anything with you, Nyoka. That's all. Or does it go further back? Or is this where... This looks like where the queen's gonna arrive. Yeah, these are queen feathers, I bet. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the bait down.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it.
It does.
Mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat, Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
I like how you can play sort of a more quiet person. Like you can just let people talk. You built all this base?
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
You got a young girl killed. Damn, Bruce. Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Tell you what don't belong. The bugs. No. You were a family. Sorry they're gone, Nayoka.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Looks like we're doing this.
Alright. Are they coming from over here? You guys are charging.
Don't let up. Got him, boss. Let's get through.
Oh, it's just a regular Mantiqueen. Got him.
Everyone all right?
You guys are almost dead. But I'm the one on fire. Okay. Any loot on him? I was expecting it to be a Mega Mantiqueen. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted a rematch. That's alright. Let's go into the light, Nayoka. Also, Mac pick. Okay.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
I just can't stand by while Mantiqueen. Ugh. I just can't stand by while Mantiqueens roam free. You're welcome, Nayoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
You're leaving the medallions here? Although, I think you should hold on to the medallions. Why would I say that? I'm gonna see what happens. Of course. Although, I think you should hold on to the medallions.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
They help remind you of both the good and the bad, not just the bad. They like to be remembered once in a while, even if it hurts.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
You're welcome, Nyoka. I like Nyoka. I like her a lot. Okay. Oh, we even set up a little camp. Oh, there's their graves. Opal Oubliette. Oubliette? One of the very few who deserved better. Rebecca Hodges. At the very least, you came back to us in the end. Anders Wadsworth. Between raptidons and women, he died doing what he loved, chasing tail. Jackson Hayes. His most egregious crime was having the gall to die before me. Clara Hodges. The closest thing to a sister that I ever lost. Damn. Alright. Pack it up, guys. Let's go. How do we get out of here? Is it this? No, that's the Queen's area. This way. Follow the waypoint. That was a good quest line. I really liked it. Had a nice resolution, too. I wonder if we'll see the medallions in her room now. I bet we will. We're about to find out. So that's her quest done. So now we are going to start on Felix's quest. And we've already done Max's quest, right? That's done. We're still working on Parvati's. And we haven't yet gotten a quest from Ellie. I wonder if we'll get one. I don't know. Let's see if those medallions are up there, though.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking on their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Okay. That's all Sam's stuff. I'm not gonna take it. Although, isn't Sam's stuff my stuff? Parvati's room. You got anything new in here? I don't know if I've examined her room yet. This... I don't... That's Felix's room. Max's room. Do you have anything new? Isn't this your journal? No. Oh, it is, but I can't read it. Hey.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
No. Alright, here's her room. Yep, there are the medallions. Clara Karen medallion. Clara had a heart of pure... Or, what? Clara had a heart so pure, no amount of sulfur could taint it. Anderson Karen medallion. I always told him chasing women around would get him in trouble. Hayes's Charon medallion. Hayes was the best self-sacrificing saint of a man I ever met. Opal's Charon medallion. Opal could take wrapped meat and make you believe it was Borstwurst. It's pretty good. Rebecca's Charon medallion. Given the chance, I hope she'd have come back to us. I never noticed that you guys had a window here. That's awesome. It's amazing, actually. Really nice. It's on both sides. Yeah. Neat. Okay. Have anything to talk about, Nyoka?
Hey, Cap.
Hey. Nope. Okay. Just hop down here. Then we're gonna hop down here. Ow. Hello. Don't mind me, just, you know, doing captain stuff. Jumping around. Okay, let's go to the groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
And we need to find Rosanna. We will take, on this mission, Felix and Parvati. feel like we haven't used Parvati in a little bit. Ah, the beautiful groundbreaker. Let's go ahead and set his quest to active so we can know where we're going. There we go. Rosanna. I'm sure we've talked to Rosanna before. Is she at the bar? Looks like that might be where she's at. It sure is. Okay.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Anything new?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
Oh no.
Both teams have tested negative.
Oh yeah, we've heard that before.
A tossball first. You mind trying to have a moment here?
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here. Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for a guy named Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Show her Harlow's emblem. If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
You should worry about yourself. Trask puts up a fight, it won't be your fault. Okay, worry about yourself.
Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired thug glaring me down.
Oh, I'm glaring.
Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald Vale. I swear, that's all I know.
Emerald Vale, huh? Got a few more questions.
Not inclined to answer your questions. Not after the way you talk to me.
Hey, you listen to me. You're right. I was rude. I apologize.
Yeah, all right. What else did you need?
I was kind of rude. You and Trask split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
That's all I wanted to know. I'll leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
No worries. I am sorry I threatened you. But, you know, need that information for my boy Felix. Okay, so we need to go to the Emerald Vale once more. It'd be nice going back there. I know we were just there for Nyoka, but I like the Emerald Vale. It is a peaceful place. Well, I mean, besides the marauders and animals, but compared with Monarch, it's much more habitable. should have talked to Felix. After we talked to her, maybe he would have said something.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
We will talk to him once we touch down. We'll keep the same party, since we didn't really do anything but talk to Rosanna. Taste the freedom. Okay.
We still going after Trask, boss?
We sure are. Something about this feels strange. Are you sure you trust this guy?
I know. Clyde comes off rougher than Mantisaur hide. He's a good guy, though. Just gotta get to know him.
I think you're being too forgiving of the guy who abandoned you without a word. I feel like he wants you to do his dirty work and then take the fall. He's a massive fucking gas bag. I had to keep myself from shooting him in the face. I feel like he wants you to do his dirty work.
You think he's using me? He wouldn't. Would he?
I don't know. I would. He won't catch up with you until you kill Trask. What does that tell you?
That he's probably using me. Yeah, you're right. I guess he thinks I'm still just some wide-eyed tenderfoot looking for a scrap. Maybe we should go have a word with Trask. Get to the bottom of all this.
I agree. Let's get going. Alright. So that is way over there. Let's fast travel to the botanical labs. The botanical. This place still doesn't look like it's doing too bad, really, for having no power. Still got some fruit here. I think they gave up too easily. That's not my problem. Okay, so that's down below us. We're gonna have to go off-road a little bit here until we find the path. And we're gonna ignore those guys if we can. Got no quarrel with them.
Heads up, boss!
Okay, never mind.
Nobody messes with you, boss! Oh, that's the last of him.
Guys really should have thought about that, huh? Ooh, primals.
Heads up!
Okay. I feel like we're really strong here, and I'm liking it. So that cave goes to where we need to go. What's in here? A chest. And we have our lockpick people with us. Oh, it wasn't locked. Figures. Find a chest that's not locked when we have our lockpick people. Alright. Interesting rock formations here. Got a little shuttle up there. North Gulch discovered. Get the feeling this guy might not be... Nope, he's standing over there. Or somebody is. Oh, got a whole group of people. Outlaws, huh? Hey, guys. Just gonna take your dinner. Hey, buddy.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
That's right. Good guess. That's right. Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Sounds like you and him are at an impasse. Why did you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you? If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for years.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're saying Harlow's been using me? We actually haven't done anything for him yet, so it's not like we've been doing missions for him. Besides this one. Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
That's exactly what I thought about saying. Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
What was Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
And we saw evidence of him getting information about traveling ships, like being tipped off about him. So that checks out with what we found. I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I am going to ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Okay, Felix?
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. I'm not sure what to think right now. You told me to be suspicious, but I never imagined Clyde would stoop to informing for the establishment. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
It's true. He said he had evidence.
I can't imagine Clyde working for the board. But we owe it to ourselves to find out. Trask said he stashed the evidence in a vent back at the base. We should go take a look.
Let's get going. Alright. So we're going back to Scylla? That's where that's at, right? And that is why you never ask for an accessory as proof of death, right? Really, if you really want proof that somebody has died, you really have to ask for the head. Like, even a hand isn't good enough. These pirates, this Clyde guy is an amateur. Or Hyde? Is it Clyde Hyde? Hyde Clyde? I don't know. Same group. I should take over this pirating operation. I'll show them how it's done. Okay, so Trask's evidence. Let's see what kind of evidence he has. Maybe it's not even damning evidence. Okay. How do we get there? Aha. Hey, buddy. Can I read that? Here it is. Inspect. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow, Clyde Harlow, that's it, on behalf of the board for freelancing services, included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifest, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to the board authorities. Well, what do you think about that, Felix?
We need to have a word with Clyde.
What do you think of this evidence?
Looks like Trask was telling the truth. It's all there. Receipts for services rendered, payments, records, ship manifests. Clyde was a pirate for hire, and the board was paying him off. In typical board fashion, they left a trail of receipts behind. Ain't that just ironic?
Strictly speaking, no. Irony is the opposite of what you expect. Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame him for trying to make a living. Right? He shouldn't have lied to us, but I mean, people lie.
Sure I can, if making a living means betraying the ideals. Clyde owes us some answers. Something about this don't add up. And I mean to find out why.
Alright, let's find out. Hey, buddy.
What's the word?
Trask had a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Mm-hmm. Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Show him the papers. You've been bought off. You've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Or would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Here they come!
Oh my god, really, dude? You know, who starts a fight with a guy holding a grenade launcher in their face? Like, what was he thinking? And, well, I mean, I didn't really have any intention on killing him. Like, if he wants to work for the board, that's fine. You know, just, you know, tell us straight up that's what you're doing. Guess don't need to worry about stealing. Like, Bruce doesn't care. I mean, as long as you're not trying to get in Bruce's way, which he wasn't until he tried to kill me. Music box. How you doing, Felix?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Don't look at me, Felix. I don't think. I just shoot things. You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Money changes people. The board probably offered Harlow a lot of money.
I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
Well, it's not like I pay you. I really want to say that. It's not like I pay you.
I ought to thank you for that. Keeping me on the straight and narrow. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Level 26? Okay, so that one didn't turn out quite as well as Nyoka's turned out. Or Max's. I feel really bad that we couldn't help him out more. But you know, we didn't even really get an answer. Like, he never admitted it. He could have been telling the truth and attacked us because we were, you know, betraying him. But I guess we'll never really know now. He wasn't wrong when he said everybody does business with the board. I mean, they kind of own everything. I mean, technically, we've done business for the board when we helped out Edgewater. So I'm not sure what to think about it all. But he did attack us in the end, so he was in the wrong. At least as far as that goes. I'm glad I brought you guys along. Can loot everything in this place. Okay. Oh, hi. Where you at? Boom.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's level up. Did we get to 100 and everything? We did. Okay, so what do we want to increase now? Should we start trying to get something to 150? Inserting a new mod has a 100% chance of recovering the existing mod. 20% chance creatures you strike with critical hits will become terrified. That could be really good. We crit a lot, I think. Heavy weapons instantly reload after using the last of their ammo. I think the Intimidate one would be the best one to get. That'd be 5 levels of that. The only other thing I'd like to do maybe is just get our two-handed melee up. Or increase our lockpicking. Maybe leadership would be nice too. Leadership I feel like would be like the sort of roleplay thing to increase, since we've been a leader now of our crew for however many days it's been. It's probably been a month or so since we started. Like in game, trying to think of like how quick the night cycles are. Maybe even longer. But I think we're going to increase Intimidate. I think getting Virtuoso would be really good. With how much we hopefully crit. I think I crit a lot. Is there any way I can see my crit chance? Details. I don't see any way to see it. But we've taken a lot of crit stuff, so I'm going to assume we crit often. So we're going to try and get Intimidation up to 150. That's going to take me another 4 levels, so we'll get that at level 30. And we got more perks we can buy. We can decrease area of effects. After killing an enemy, your weapon sway and accuracy penalties while moving are better. Better science weapon damage. Revenge. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. Improv warrior. Any subsequent attack made on the same target while in TTD. Solo sneaker. Tit for tat. A small amount of melee damage you deal is returned as healing. Yeah, I mean, we don't melee a lot, but that might be a good one to get. I think we're going to get thick skin, though. I think that's a good one. At this stage. Okay, well, we are finished with that quest. I think everything else is on Byzantium. That's on Byzantium. That's on Byzantium. Oh. I forgot we had to do this. Let's head to the Groundbreaker, turn that in real quick. And that is on the Groundbreaker, a science weapon that we haven't found yet. Maybe we'll look for that on the Groundbreaker too. I don't really know where it would be. Maybe we'll wait until we find something. I'll read the quest there and see if there's any hints. If there's not a hint, we probably will wait, because I don't feel like exploring all of the Groundbreaker right now. And I'm sure we'll head back to the Groundbreaker at some point.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
And to be honest, I'm really excited to see what Byzantium is like. Anything new in here? Not that I can see. So I'm expecting Byzantium to be pretty cool. It's where all the rich people live. Hey, Ellie.
Captain?
Good to see you, boss.
How you doing, Felix? You doing alright? You're doing fine. Just fine. I just realized I never actually noticed that this is the staircase right there. I'm blind as a bat. That's really cool though. I like that. We'll just take whoever. It's not a big deal. We'll just go in to talk to somebody. Who are we gonna take with us to Byzantium? Parvati is coming because she has a quest there. And then maybe Ellie? We haven't taken her or Max. I want to take Ellie, I think, because we haven't run into her quest yet. And shut up! And I'm wondering if maybe she has a quest on Byzantium. Hello.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
Oh, it's already here?
I can't thank you enough.
You're most welcome. Alright. That was easy. Solution vital. You have gained bit cartridges 1200, antibiotics cream times 3, and some other drugs. Probably need to sell and repair and break everything down. Let's do that when we get on the ship. And then in the next episode, we'll be headed to Byzantium. It's been a long time coming. wonder how big that map will be. It's on Terra 2, so I'm thinking it won't be any bigger than Edgewater. But don't know for sure. Okay, breakdown. Let's see. We should put our science weapon away too. Anything here we want to keep? This thing's new. Safe Cracker's jacket. Alright, and we don't need to modify anything, right? No, everything's still good. Okay. Can I change? Yeah, I can change people's outfits here. Let's put this on you. There you go. I think that looks really nice, actually. I think I know this armor is really good, but I don't want everybody in heavy armor. There's a lot of good-looking armors out there. Break this down. Probably should have seen if that was good for any of my heavy armor wearers, but too late now. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll be headed to Byzantium. So, I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are too. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.